As all of you don't know, I live in Florida, and it's a pretty okay place to live. There's lots of fun activities in my area, and people in Florida have the best culture. Like, you never really know until you're actually here. It's not much, but there's actually two things that people know Florida mostly about. There's Disney World. I've never been to Disney World. It sounds fun. And oranges. And oranges are so good, I love them. I don't eat much of the fruit, but mostly the juice. And in my school, they give it around all the time. In pouches, in little tiny pouches. Every day. Every single. Yeah, so for breakfast at my school, I always have this routine. I take my breakfast donut, my chocolate milk, I make it not exist anymore, and I'm always left with my orange juice pouch. I never drink it then, after eating, because I'm usually not in the mood for it, so I put the pouch in my bag, so for later on, when I actually do want it, I can just take it out and enjoy a lukewarm, slightly sour beverage. Ugh. I did this every day. Sometimes I actually forget that it's even in there, so like later on in the night, I'm looking for something in my book bag, and I just find it there all rotten and inflated, about to burst. Like, if I didn't find it in time, it would have erupted in my book bag. That wouldn't be too good. Haha, well, at least you were lucky enough to find it in time. At least you were lucky enough to do that, right? Yeah. Nope, that's exactly what happened. Multiple times. I don't have any self-control, but this was the most recent and hopefully the last. I wake up early in the morning, Monday morning, for school, and no one likes doing that because morning and school, I just didn't want anything bad to happen for the first day. No. I just didn't want anything bad to happen for the first hour of the day. That's not too much to ask. That was too much to ask. It was 10 minutes before I had to leave for school, and I was just sitting down, not really doing much. And then I needed something from my bag. I didn't know what it was. I forgot, of course. I grabbed it, and when I did, there was this liquid coming out from the bottom. I didn't know what it was. I just kept on staring at it for a really long time, maybe like 30 seconds max, but I figured it out eventually, and I was just so disappointed in myself. When cleaning it out, I didn't waste any time, because I didn't have time. I had to leave for school in 10 minutes, so I'd better wrap it up. Luckily, nothing too important was damaged, other than a couple of pens that I had, quote unquote, had. I had to rinse them off, but I don't think I used them again. I also had a jacket that was in the same place the pens were. Oh, and all of this smelled really, really bad, just in case you haven't noticed. Of course, the book bag was also nuked with this disgusting liquid, but I couldn't go to school without it because, it's a book bag. I need it for school, and I can't just rinse off the bag like I did with the pens. The day before, sure, I could have washed it and it could dry overnight, but I had 5 minutes at this point to leave for school. So I just washed it with bleach. I used a lot of bleach. It didn't take care of the smell completely, but it was more than enough for people around me at school to not notice it if they're not standing by me for more than a minute. I'm moving the mic. I shouldn't do that. The jacket, on the other hand, couldn't come with me. I didn't have enough time to wash it, so I just tied it up in a bag and left it in my garage. Garages here can get really, really hot during the day, so yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea. After that traumatizing experience, I head home after school. Lucky enough, I made it the whole day without anyone asking why I smelled like mustard gas. I walk into the garage and the jacket wasn't even where I left it. My aunt happened to stumble upon it after smelling the god-awful stench. Surprisingly enough, she didn't really care all that much. I don't know, maybe she was busy with other stuff. After taking it outside and hosing it out a lot, it ended up not smelling all that bad anymore the next day. So yeah, everything worked out in the end. And I'm sure we all learned a valuable lesson over all of this. I'm not sure what it is, but make sure to tell me when you figure it out. Time to talk about random stuff, oh boy. So, VidCon is coming up. Any of you guys going? Because guess what? I'm not. Most of this fan art is birthday related because it was my birthday a few weeks back. Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Haha. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I'm sorry.